What is good, y'all? It's your boy Wes B back with another video. And in this video, I kind of want to give out some advice to my up-and-coming beat makers and producers. I've been making music as a hobby for over 10 years off and on, learned a lot, made a lot of good music, made a lot of whack music. I feel like I'm at a stage now where I can give out some advice. So I was watching Mannie Fresh the other day, right? He was talking about how limited they were back in the day. Your history, they couldn't sample for the amount of time we got samples now. They probably had like a few seconds back then, maybe 10 seconds max on some machines. They didn't have unlimited tracks like we have and all those virtual synths and stuff at your fingertips. See, that shit to me, that's good to have now, but I'm not gonna lie, that shit can be overwhelming at times. So what Mannie Fresh was talking about, they were limited back in the day, but you still think about producers back in the day, they were still making timeless classics, stuff that still goes hard today, and they were limited. So that's kind of what I do now, just so I can have something on the beat machine to keep myself from getting overwhelmed, and then I start doom scrolling through all my presets trying to find the perfect sound. You know what I'm saying? So now what I do is I pick one synth, right? So maybe we got Massive X, right? I'm just going to use Massive X. Maybe I use two synths, but I'm not going over that. Then I'm going to tell myself I'm only going to use 10 total sounds, or maybe 15 total sounds, but I'm not going over that threshold that I set for myself. That helps me from getting overwhelmed and overthinking, helps with my creativity, and I make quicker decisions. Doesn't mean I'm going to make a hit every time I lay something down, but at least I got something down. You know what I'm saying? So if you're getting overwhelmed, if you can't get nothing down, you're having beat block, try to limit yourself and see if it helps, all right? And another tip I got, this is simple, just do you. It's simple, just do you. Don't get no FOMO. I used to get FOMO a lot, because you go on YouTube, you see guys be like, what? Oh, they got this plugin that everybody should get. It's the best plugin, this and that. And then you start spending unnecessary money. You know what I'm saying? So don't get no FOMO. Don't worry about that shit. Don't worry about industry standards or the trends and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You got what you need. You feel me? You got what you need. Just use the tools you have at your disposal. You know what I mean? Master what you got. Don't worry about what I just listed off, because it just have you spending money that you could be saving. You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, don't worry about the rules. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about, did you do this right? Did you do this wrong? You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that shit, man. We making music. Didn't matter how you got there. It doesn't matter how you got there. At the end of the day, do you like it? Does it bang? Does that shit hit? You know what I mean? Put that shit out. Upload that shit on SoundCloud, YouTube, or whatever. You know what I mean? And that's the whole thing. We're supposed to be having fun making music. Make the music you enjoy in the way that you enjoy making music. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So if you like making your music with mouse and keyboard, do that. You like using the Groovebox, use that. You like playing your stuff out with instruments, man, do that. Just make your music, have fun doing it. Just go out there and create, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the extra stuff. It's simple. It's a short video. I thought this video would be longer than that, but before I get out of here, though, I do want to say this. This isn't just for like hip hop producers and nothing like that. This is for everybody who makes music. If you're just starting out, take this advice. Like I said, this shit can get overwhelming. Like, I load up a new machine project, bro, it's 8 groups with 16 slots in it. So that's 128 total sounds I can use, and I can just keep adding unlimited tracks as I need it. It's a lot of a lot of tracks, you know what I mean? Now, I'm never gonna be using 128 songs in a project ever. That ain't my type of music that I make, but I can do that. I have that, I can do that. I have that ability to do that though. So it can get overwhelming. You got all these sounds, all these virtual instruments and stuff. You don't even know where to start at. You know what I mean? I might be like, I want to use a piano, but then I think, what piano do I want to use? I got so many on here. But nah, like I said, man, back in the day, they were limited, still making classic productions. You know what I mean? You might just need to limit yourself to get yourself going, get that creativity going, you know what I mean? And don't worry about the outside stuff. No FOMO, don't have no fear of missing out. You ain't got to get every new plugin or every new piece of hardware, bruh. You don't. Just use what you got. Master your craft. Use the tools you got at your disposal and have fun making music. All right? It's your boy Wes B signing out. This was a short one. I'll catch you guys on the next one.